Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to review the brand new M20X Macfox e-bike. Guys, this bike right here is awesome. I was super excited when I saw this online. I saw this on eridefox.com, and that's where I buy a lot of my e-bikes. Guys, they have the best deals on e-bikes. So if you're looking for an e-bike, I would definitely check out eridefox.com. I'll put links to where I got this one in the description section of this video. They have the best deals I've ever seen on e-bikes. And this one right here, the reason I'm so excited about this, look at the seat right here. Super comfy. You could fit 2 people on it. It's a solid frame state. There was no build involved at all. I put the pedals on and just adjusted the handlebars. Guys, it came pre-built. And they said that 95% of all e-bikes are now purchased online. Guess what, guys? The build could take hours in some cases. This one's pre-built. Why do that when you can get one something like this? And it's very affordable. So we'll talk about all the features of this bike in this video. Stay tuned. All right, let's get on this thing. So Macfox, let's see what we can do. We're on assist level 1 right now. We're gonna go ahead and put it at 3. We're gonna go for a little ride. So let's see how bumpy it is. I wanna see if it's a smooth ride, bumpy ride, what kind of traction we get, what kind of speed we get, all that stuff. Make sure we're not using the shifter. And guys, let's go. Let's go ahead and take off. Just a little pedal. It does start automatically to get that power. Initially, I noticed right off the bat that the torque is amazing on this thing. I mean, I'm just flying. Nice ride. Really smooth, don't feel the bumps too much in the road. This is a really bumpy road. Let's go ahead and make this turn, see how the turns are. Brakes had a little squeal, but we can tune that up, no problem. The motor does have a little bit of a hum to it. That is something that some e-bikes have, some do not. So this one has a little bit of a hum to it. It doesn't seem to bother me at all though. I kind of like it. I feel like I got a lot of power. I'm at 25 miles an hour right now. Let's make this turn, see how sharp we can turn. It's got a pretty good sharp turn. Just gonna crank the speed up, see how fast this thing can go. All right, so I'm going up a hill right now. And 25. It looks like 25 is the max we can go on this e-bike. Maximizing it in the panel. And this is uphill, and this is no pedal. This is just straight throttle. Not bad at all. All right, let's go back home and talk some more. All right, here we go. Back to the house. Now, one of the features I noticed about this bike right off the bat is the look of it is awesome. And I love the look of it because it looks like a little motorcycle, which I think is a really cool feature. But then I was surprised by some of the actual features of this bike. Some actually surprised me. Some I knew about, some I didn't. I obviously knew about the tires. Now, these are going to have those thick 4-inch tires that you want for multiple uses. If you want to go on gravel, dirt, snow, sand on the beaches, you can do all of that with this bike, including regular road riding. You hit those bumps in the road, you don't even feel them in a bike like this. But this seat right here, guys, this is a big bonus, guys, because you can fit up to 300 pounds on here. So I can put my kiddo on here with me. We can go riding together on one single bike, which is a pretty cool feature. Now, a couple other features I want to talk about this bike right now. In addition to those fat tires that I really love in e-bikes, you have a removable battery. Not all e-bikes have that, so that's kind of nice. A little turn of a key, pops right off. Then you can take it with you, charge it in the house. It's really convenient, especially if you live in cold weather climate, to be able to remove the battery. Remember, not all bikes can you remove the actual battery, and if it gets too cold, it will ruin the battery, hence ruining your bike. And so rather than having a heated garage or living in a warm climate, but not too warm, mind you, could kill your battery if you can't remove it. So that's a nice feature that I wanted to see on my e-bike, and it has it. In addition to that, the motor back here has a 500-watt motor, so you're going to have that torque, that power to get up those hills, especially if you're on trails or in really bumpy roads. You have good torque with a 500-watt motor. Now, this will get you 20 miles per hour, which is regulated by state. Some states you can do 25. So the cool thing about this bike is just with a little change in the panel, and I have videos on how to do that, you could get this bike up to 25 miles per hour, no problem. But the motor can handle even more, and that's the cool thing about it. The battery is 48 volts, so you're gonna have at least 40 mile range, which is nice. Now, if you do pedal assist, maybe a little bit more. Now this particular e-bike does have two options, pedal assist or straight throttle, and there are a few levels that you can go through, and I'll show you that on the panel right now. All right, so this is what your panel looks like right here, guys. It is black and white. It's a small panel, but this is the type of panel that can be unlocked, which is really cool, and I'll show you that in just a minute. You do have your speed right here. You can go up multiple levels on pedal assist, and then you have your brakes. So you've got both your front and your back brakes right here on the handlebars. Typical, you do have a 6-speed shifter right here, so you can change those really easy. You do have a reflector up front. It does have a headlight in the front as well. Now you could add one of those big motorcycle headlights if you want to it, so that's kind of a fun option to add things to bikes like this. Makes it a little bit more fun. Very basic design though, good solid handlebar. It is adjustable right here in the panel really easily, so it fits anybody. Here's a little bit better look on the headlight right here. Again, it is a powered headlight, so it's not just a reflector, so you can drive something like this at night. It does have, again, the 4-inch wide, 20-inch around tires, so that's really nice. And a lot of people are going to ask me, does it have a suspension for comfort? Guys, it does. It does have a front dual suspension, so that's really convenient as well. It does come with 2 keys. Now again, the keys, all it does is unlocks the battery so that you can remove it. It gets powered on by the panel right up here. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it does have a half throttle, so those something to consider when you're looking at an e-bike that a lot of people don't even think about is if you have the plastic push throttle, although that is convenient just to press with your thumb, they are plastic and they can break. So if you do get one of those, make sure it's a metal one. Secondly, a full throttle means, like in a motorcycle, the whole handlebar turns back. And I've got bikes like that. I've reviewed bikes like that. The problem with that is, let's say you hit a bump and your hand pulls back. Well, guess what? Since it is a rear motor, you're going to take off and maybe go into a wheelie or possibly crash. That's something to think about. Whereas a half throttle like this one here, you've got your regular handle that doesn't turn. It's just this with your fingers right here on the bike. So really, it's safer to have a half throttle. This has that built in. And guys, this bike is very affordable. Make sure you look at the links in the description section of this video where you can get this, and the actual link I'll put directly to this e-bike. Again, guys, this came from eRideFox.com. I get a lot of my bikes from them. Their prices are better than anything I've ever seen. So if you are looking for an e-bike, rather than heading to Amazon or Walmart, guys, check out eRideFox.com. I think you're going to like it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.